I'm Maddie from Open Heart Productions, and I'm here with producer and director Mitch Laing.
Howdy.
Okay, I have a few questions for you.
I have a few answers for you.
Okay, hopefully. Number one, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what films you've directed and produced?
Well, if I talk about myself, I'll be here all day. And
Okay, we'll
so
shorten it. We don't
I'll
need all that.
just shorten it up. Louisiana, homegrown, Monroe, Louisiana, baby. Um, Started Open Heart Productions in 2017. Before that, I had done Ne'er to Wells, a horror movie called Boo that never saw the light of day, a couple of pilots for some TV shows. But once we did opened up Open Heart Productions, we did the 3 seasons of a TV show called Rednecks for Hire that was on the CW.
How was that?
It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. It was actually the thing that made me not want to do films or TV anymore.
Why?
Because that whole thing was just an example of just pushing chaos in a direction, which I guess has helped out a whole lot with Open Heart Productions. But like, they didn't believe in scripts, they didn't believe in setups, they didn't believe in any kind of prep. In fact, whenever I edited the episodes, they just would hand me 5 SD cards and go, "Here you go, Mitch. Here's an episode." No idea what's on
That's
it.
because they're rednecks.
Well, I
They
mean,
to be told what to
and
do.
they were for hire. And so we did that, and then we did the Unknown Strangers film in 2021, and then we did Bogman the next year. And then, of course, Sea of Madness.
And then don't you do music?
Yeah, I do. I used to do music a whole lot more than what I do it now, but whenever you're constantly trying to film and work on pre-production or production for films, you just don't really have a whole lot of time to do music. So music just kind of has become like a thing that I do every now and again for just, personal pleasure, I guess.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. So my second question is, what has this experience been like for you?
Oh, this has hands down been the best experience of my life. I am extremely blessed by the amazing group of people that I'm surrounded by and the team that we have. I mean, last night we just wrapped shooting for the rake investigation, and
That's it? Like we're done with it?
yeah. I mean, we have another couple of like small cutaway shots and things like that we have to do, but for the most part, yeah, it's done. Everything else can be done in our own time. Um, but seeing all the people that drove from all over the state, from Lafayette, Alexandria, New Orleans, Shreveport,
That's not all over the state. That's like different towns coming together. Just so you know.
in the state of Louisiana.
Okay, shut up. Wait, I just realized now. Okay, continue.
Okay. Like, just I always get a little emotional at every shoot whenever I look around and I see this huge group of people that have driven from all over just to come and just do this. Like, we're not really promising anybody anything except the opportunity to work on a film, and uh people just show up, and I'm always surprised and like gobsmacked by just the amount of people that still keep showing back up and keep coming. They haven't gotten sick of us yet. And uh just I'm very proud of everyone. That's been my favorite part about this whole experience.
Even me?
You're the lesser of evils, yeah, I guess. You're not the worst.
I know I'm the best. Anyways, my third question is, what is your favorite movie that you've directed?
Sea of Madness.
I knew that one's coming up.
Sea of Madness. It was the funnest and hardest one to do. And I'm not going to lie, it was one of the times that I actually really did feel like a filmmaker while we were making that movie. Because a lot of the times, whenever we're doing the stuff that we do, it's tough to kind of see the forest for the trees because you're in your hometown, you're hanging out with all your friends. So there are very few times that you actually feel like you are doing what you're doing until you're done with it. But Sea of Madness was one of those things that from the moment we started filming, it felt like we were professional filmmakers the whole time. I hope everybody else agrees with that.
When is that coming out? I know it's got pushed back like 3 times.
Listen, I don't know for a fact when it's coming out because I was told one thing and I was told another. I love Green Apple Entertainment. I love them so much. They are the whole reason why we are able to do this. But they know when Sea of Madness is getting released and not me. So as soon as they tell me, I'll let y'all know. But
Yeah.
it is
Well,
supposed to be before the end of this year.
we need to know.
And if not, they're going to be releasing 3 movies for Open Heart Productions next year. So, I mean,
All right. My fourth question is, what are your goals for yourself and Open Heart Productions?
well, clear and present, to get the BCU story done. That is my biggest goal is, and it's kind of the only thing that I'm looking at in life. I'm very tunnel visioned at it. Uh, I don't, uh, I don't see potholes and things that hinder us as really anything but just something we just got to get over. We just got robbed.
I know I heard
The
about
entire
that.
studio got robbed recently and they stole everything. And that happened 2 days before we were supposed to film.
So we kind of had to improvise
And
yesterday.
we did it anyway. And so my biggest goals is to get the entire BCU story, which is going to be like 11 films. And so we're filming 3 and 4 at the same time. You know, Rake and Bog Anthology. Rake is done. We still got Bog Anthology, but we're in the process of that now.
When are you planning to like finish the whole BCU thing?
If everything goes at least halfway according to plan, we should have the entire BCU series out and for people to watch and enjoy by 2030.
So that's in like 5 years. I'm gonna be 20. Anyways, that's pretty cool. I hope we get there. Anyways,
Oh, we will. There is not a thing in my mind that makes me think that we won't. Um, Jeff one time said that I have such a blind attitude that everything is just always going to turn out all right. And that is true. That is 100% true. I walk around in life thinking that everything's going to be all right always because I'm still alive, I'm still breathing, and everybody is still showing up and coming around. So I just don't see a reason why we couldn't pull this off if we've already gotten this far.
all right. Okay, so is there anything you would like change about what you've done already?
I mean, I'd like to have more money and time to do everything, but yeah, there's plenty of things that I would love to change. Any artist wants their thing to be the best, but I also know that with art that, you could fine tune something all day long and continue on going forever and never release anything. At some point in time, you just have to say, this is the thing, this is it. And for better or worse, this is what it is. And so yeah, there's things I would change, but also at the same time, that's like telling me, Mitch, would you ever change something about what you did in the past? Like I'd like to, but I don't think I'd be who I was if I changed those things. So I don't know if Open Heart would be the same if we changed those things. So I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, my sixth question is, do you have any advice for anyone trying to do what you are currently doing now?
Yes. Uh, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, there is never going to be a good time to do what you want to do. There's never going to be a time in your life whenever things have just magically cleared up and you have no more problems. And this is the perfect time for me to get into. That's not the way life works. If you have a dream, if you have something that you want to do, I don't want to hear from you the reasons why I can't do it. I want to hear from you, what are the reasons that you can do this? What can I do now to help make this happen? People ask me all the time, how do you get a movie going? How do you get it started? Start it. Just start it. Write something down. There's your first step. Write something down. Once it's written, pick out one scene. Get 3 or 4 of your buddies, people that you know that you can do that very easily. It can be a simple talking at a couch conversation that don't make no sense because you don't know what the rest of the movie is. That don't matter. Just film it. Just make it. Just do it. And then you will eventually, over time, accomplish your goal. It just takes getting up. It's like Bill Murray and What About Bob? I don't want you to think about what it's going to take for you to get out of this office and out of this building and onto the street. I just want you to focus on what it's going to take for you to get across the room to get to the door, and then worry about the next thing then, and then the next thing. Baby steps.
I like that. All right, that's it, guys. Stay tuned for Maddi Interviews.
Boop.
Right here on TikTok.